Who's that out there?
Cedric Anderson, Fort Worth, Texas.
Hey, welcome to the line. Thanks for being on, Cedric. Welcome. Texas is representing. Who else is out there?
Michael Parker's here in Atlanta.
Hey, Michael Parker. Welcome to the line. Thanks for being on tonight. Who else?
Andre Wilson in
Juanita
Atlanta.
Ferguson.
All right, I hear Andre. Welcome to the line. I heard of Juanita Ferguson. Welcome to the call. Thanks for being on. Welcome.
This is Dr. Regina Renee from Las Vegas. Hello, everyone.
Hey, Dr. Regina Renee representing tonight on the line. Welcome. Coast, West Coast, representing this. Ladies and gentlemen, I need for you to forward this information out to your team. No, 1 second. Let them know we are live right now. Let them on the line. We do not want anyone to miss what we're going to share tonight. Very powerful information. All of your teachers need to be on the line. Everybody who really has a significant goal for 2019 needs to be on the line. So I'm encouraging you to go ahead and shoot out a text message right now. Let them know we are on the call. Who else is out there?
Hi, Dr. China. This is Katara from DMV. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year, Katari. Welcome to the call. Thanks for being on with us on the line tonight. All right, guys, who else is out there? We got about 60 more seconds for you to represent your city, your state, and yourself. Who's on the line?
Hi, Dr. China.
Dr. China. This is Tiara calling in from Chicago. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year from Chicago. Welcome to the call. Welcome. Who else was that trying to get in?
Hi, Dr. China. This is Miko Gillespie.
Hey, Miko. Welcome to the call.
How are you? Newark, New Jersey.
China is Evelyn from New York.
Hey, Evelyn, New York is representing tonight. Welcome to the call. Thanks for being on. Welcome. Who else hasn't announced themselves yet? Go ahead and do so now.
Esther.
Hey, Esther. Welcome to the call. Who else was that?
Hey, hi. This is Hannah from Washington, D.C.
Hi, Hannah. Welcome to the call. Thanks for being on. Welcome. Guys, you got about 30 more seconds. Go ahead, represent your name and city. Who's out there?
This is Chandler Heron from Kansas City.
In New York.
Chairman Heron, welcome to the call. I think that's what I heard. Welcome to the live. Thanks for being on. Who else is that from New York?
This is Angel from Kentucky.
Angel, Kentucky. Welcome. Who else?
Hey, Dr. China. This is Pica.
Hey, Pica. Welcome to the call. Welcome. Who else is out there?
Lamar.
Hey, Lamar. Welcome to the call. Welcome. All right, guys.
Dwayne Ferguson.
Hey, this is Dwayne from Chicago.
Hey, Ferguson. Dwayne from Chicago. Welcome to the call. Thanks for being on. All right, guys. We're going to go ahead and mute out. We will open back up in just a second for all the brand new people that are on for the first time. We definitely want to make sure that everybody knows how to operate this amazing Zoom system that we have here. And we want to make sure that we welcome them with a nice, rich, and royal welcome to the Rich University family. We're really excited. I see Angela's out there from Fresco, Texas. Welcome to the call. I'm excited for every single person that's on with us tonight. Happy 2019. We made it. What an exciting time to be alive. And I tell you what, we have a phenomenal call for each and every person that's on tonight. You should be so grateful and so happy about the decision that you made to be in this space and the commitment that you're making to get up at 10 o'clock at night if you're on the East Coast, 7 o'clock in the evening if you're on the West Coast, to really spend just a little bit of time with us. That's going to help you with both personal development, professional development, and I believe give you some direction. This call tonight will represent a bit of a GPS, if you will, to give you not only are you in the right vehicle, but we want to make sure that you have the directions that you need to get from where you are to where you want to be. So I'm excited about each and every one of you. One of the things that we're big on in our family here with Rich University is keeping things in order. We know that everything that we do, it doesn't just happen in the physical. There's some other components that happen before we see things manifest. And we always want to just give God the glory and the honor just for this day, just for this time. We really thank him for each and every person that's here. So one of the things that we do is we get our call started off and we open up the call and we say, God, you are welcome in this space. You are welcome to give us fresh ideas and concepts. You are welcome to provide to us divine alignments and divine connections. We are grateful for you in this day, in this opportunity, and we like to honor him in that way. And so I pray right now, Father God, I just thank you right now for this moment in time. I thank you for your presence, your grace, your love. I thank you, Lord God, that you not only called us, but you chose us for a time such as this. We thank you so much for the assignment that's on our lives, the assignment that's on this movement, that we would help to impact nations and generations around the world. We would help people to believe more. We would help to provide freedom to so many more people because of this amazing idea of iMarkets Live. Lord God, we thank you for the visionaries of this company, that they had the courage to do what it is that's being done right now, Lord. Christopher Terry and Isis Delatorre for their commitment, for their courage, Lord God, for their tenacity to bring something that was not popular to the masses of people. We thank God that those that are saying yes are being blessed tremendously. They're learning a phenomenal skill set that's changing the financial trajectory in their lives, but also impacting their legacy, Lord God. We thank you right now that we won't take this for granted, that people will begin to seek us out, call us by name, come finding us from the north, south, east, and west. And we thank you that this January 2019 will be by far the greatest year, greatest month in our lives so far, with so many more to follow up. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen, amen, and amen. All right, guys, now that we done got the call set off right, I'm excited for the brand new people who just said yes to iMarkets Live. Maybe this week, this is your first time hearing my voice. This is Dr. China Bethley. I'm here in the beautiful Atlanta, Georgia. It's kind of cold outside, but it's okay. We expect that in January. And I'm grateful for this opportunity. I'm grateful for the Rich University family. That's who we are as a team, as a family. And we are growing by leaps and bounds. And it's really just the beginning. You know, I believe that you have the greatest opportunity in your hand right now, and you could not have joined at a better time. So we're definitely in the right place at the right time. So what I want to do really quickly is I want to open up the line. If you brought somebody in, maybe this week, and this is their first time on the team huddle call that we do every Monday night, please make a note of it at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want you to represent them right now. If you're brand on the line, I want you to say something as well. I hear Pastor Carl. Come on in here, Pastor Carl. What you got going on?
Number fire. Let's go. Listen, I am honored. I'm excited. We have now the Rich University team, again, to our fearless leader, Dr. China Bethley, in her own right. She's the pastor of finance. I want to welcome our newest business associate. I know Daryl has one as well, but Mr. Derek Sykes, all the way from Wichita, Kansas, is a part, him and his best friend, Chandler, they are a best friend duo. And they're doing this together. So a big shout out to Derek and Chandler from Kansas.
Wow. Welcome, 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 Derek and Chandler. Go ahead and unmute. We want to give you a rich and royal welcome. Welcome to the family. Guys, go ahead and put your ones in the chat.
Appreciate y'all.
And we from Kansas.
Congratulations.
There they go, Dr. China.
Hey, how y'all doing?
How you doing?
Doing good. How you doing?
Go, bro. Let's go.
To clear that up.
Excited to have you guys on board, ready to dominate 2019. I believe we are greater because you guys said yes and for what you're about to do. So welcome to the family. We're so excited to have you on here.
Hey, Dr. China, this is Michael Parker. I want to welcome Andre Wilson and his wife Tabitha to the team. They joined a couple of days ago. I've known Andre for about 20 years now, and he is ready and excited to get started. He was over Dawn $1 Million Wilson's last night when we had the trade house, and he's jumped in and ready to go. So go ahead and say something, Andre.
Hi, Andre and Tabitha. Welcome to the family.
Thank you so much. I'm just so excited to be a part of this group. You know, I met with you mentioned Dawn and Peter, Boston Beige, Verdita, and Harvey. The entire team is just fantastic. It was just, I feel the energy last night was fantastic, and I'm just aerodynamic, lock loaded, and ready to go. Let's do big things in 2019.
Awesome sauce. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome to the family. Go ahead and show Andre and Tabitha some rich and royal love in the chat by putting your ones in the chat. Welcome to the family. I'm excited. Congratulations, Mr. Michael Parker. That's what I'm talking about. Who's next?
Hey, Dr. China, this is Verdita Monk from Atlanta.
Come
I
on
want to
in.
give a shout out to Andre Wilson and his wife Tabitha. We were so grateful to meet them last night. I know they're going to do some great things. But I also want to welcome a new team member that I brought on a couple of days ago. Her name is Chandra Charles Thomas. She's hails out of Columbia, South Carolina. She's super, super excited. So Chandra, unmute yourself and come on and say hi to everybody. I don't know if she knows how to do that.
Come on in, press *6 to unmute, or just unmute your phone at the bottom or your computer. Hi, Chandra. Welcome to the family.
Well, thank you. I'm glad to be here.
What's up?
We're excited to have you on board. Welcome, welcome. We know that we're better because you are here. So thank you so much. Awesome.
This is Bishop Tyra McCrary, and I want to give a big congratulations to everyone who just joined our team, and also to welcome Miss Lenora Cross from Atlanta, Georgia.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Miss Lenora, welcome to the family. Hello, hello, hello.
Welcome, Lenora. Welcome, Lenora.
You can press *6 to unmute your phone, or there's a microphone right at the bottom that you can literally touch, and it should unmute you, Lenora. We welcome you to the family. Let's go ahead and show her some rich and royal love by putting your ones in the chat. Light it up. Welcome to the family. Congratulations, Miss Bishop Tier. I love, love, love it. All right, who else? Who's next?
Hi, Dr. China. This is Katari. I would like to welcome for our new team members. I have Anna. She's actually Hannah. She's actually online right now. Harold, I think he's also online, and James and Chevy. And we also have 2 people who are platinum 150. So I'm super excited. Let's go.
Rocking and rolling. Hannah, Harold, who else was it, Katari?
James and Chevy. I don't think both Jim and Chevy on the line, but Anna and Hannah and Harold should be online right now.
Hannah and Harold, welcome to the family. We're excited. James and Shari, if you're on as well, we welcome you to the family. Congratulations. I believe you made one of the best decisions you could have made. So welcome, welcome, welcome to the call. Guys, go light it up in the ones right quick.
Thank you so much.
Hey, 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 hey.
I'm really glad to be here.
Oh, we're so excited to have you on board as well. Welcome to the family. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, I want to congratulate one of my team members, Daryl. I don't know if he's on the call. But Daryl got a new team member today. He actually drove about 50 minutes to do a presentation and was able to talk with the young man named Ever, and Ever joined today. So Daryl David has a new business associate, a new customer, Mr. Ever.
All right, welcome to the family, Mr. Ever. If you're out there, we're excited to have you on board. Let's go ahead and show Mr. Ever some rich and royal love. Put your ones in the chat. Let's go, light it up. That's what I'm talking about. Awesome sauce.
Dr. China, we talk about it all the time. This is Daryl. The power of social media.
Wow.
That's all I got to say. The power of social media.
You're right. You're right about that, Daryl, because I tell you what, I brought on everybody that I brought in this week came from social media, and I'm excited about it. I'll go last. I want to give everybody an opportunity to get their business in here. So social media definitely, keeps us connected globally. So thanks so much for that. Anybody else, anyone else, don't be shy. Don't hesitate. If this is your first time on, or if you brought someone on the call, we want to definitely show them some rich and royal love.
Hi, Dr. China. This is Dr. Regina Renee. I want to give a shout out to 2 of my people who I know are on the call, Juanita Ferguson and Delisha Williams. I'm not sure if any more of my new people are on, but for sure they're on, and just congratulate them and welcome them to the Rich family.
All right. Miss Juanita Ferguson. Was it Juanita Ferguson and Delisha?
Yes, and Delisha Williams.
Awesome. Welcome to the family, Delisha and Juanita. Welcome to the family. We're excited to have you on board. You can definitely unmute your phone. We love to hear your voice if you're out there. Welcome to the family. Dr. Regina Dupree, you are kicking butt and taking names.
Hey, Dr. China, I just see Jennifer join my daughter. She's on the line too.
Hey,
Jennifer, she's on the call.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Jenny made it to the line as well. Welcome to the call. We're so excited to have you on board, representing both Chicago and Las Vegas. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome to the line. I love, love, love it. Guys, you can always press *6 if you want to unmute and speak. We love to hear your voice. You can also unmute by just the bottom of the computer or the phone. There's a little microphone that you can touch and unmute as well. Awesome sauce. I'm so proud of everyone that's on the line. This is definitely the way you want to kick off 2019. Anyone else?
Hey, Dr. China, this is Dwayne from Chicago. I just want to thank everyone for inviting me to the team, especially my sister in business, Miss Tierra Ross. And I'm looking forward to us trying to do some big things here coming out of the Midwest, baby.
I know that's right. Chicago ain't playing. I love, love, love it. Welcome to the family. We're excited to have you on board, Dwayne. Tara's doing a great job. Now we're building some more team leaders up there in that Chicago area as well. I'm looking forward to coming up there. And this year, 2019, I'm even willing to come in the cold. Let me tell you something. That's a big deal for me to say that, by the way. So welcome to the family. We're excited, excited, excited. Anyone else? Anyone else before we get started with the call? Anyone else?
Logic Mix South Atlanta. I got my brother joining the squad, Clifton Stewart out in Seattle. It's gonna be some big things. My brother Cliff. You on the call, Cliff?
All right, all right. That's my husband, by the way, guys. Mr. Logic Mix is in the house. Just brought on Mr. Clifton. Welcome to the family out of the Seattle area. I know it's cold up there as well. So, guys, make sure you show some rich and royal love in the chat as well for everyone who just joined the family. We're so excited to have them on board. All right, guys, I want to say big shouts out to Miss Angie representing. She's in Texas right now by way of New Orleans. She just joined the family with us. Really excited to be working directly with her, as well as about an hour before we got on a call, I just enrolled Miss Chantrell Mackey. I hope I said your last name right. She may be sleeping. I told her, listen, I know it's late. I know you got to get up and go to work early, but just put your phone on and go ahead and put it on speaker. So to Miss Angie, to Miss Chantrell, welcome, welcome to the family. I pray I'm not leaving anybody else out. I promise you I'm going through the names right now just to make sure. But I'm super duper excited for every single person that just said yes to this amazing. Oh, Angela, Angel as well. Welcome to the family, Angel. Angel Lawton, welcome to the family. Please show her some rich and royal love as well. So we got Angie, we got Angel, and we got Chantrell. Welcome to the family. You guys can press *6 to unmute or just unmute the phone with the microphone at the bottom.
Hi, Dr. China. This is Godlove from Maryland. My first time being here. I just want to thank Qatari for inviting me. Yeah. I'm excited to be here.
Well, we want to see you every week, God love. We're here every Monday at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please join us every week. And it's a fantastic call.
Thank you so much.
So much for being on. All right. Yep. Anyone else before we get started? Going once, going twice. All right, all right, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited. We are not going to delay. We have some exciting things to share on this call tonight. I'm going to go ahead and just pop this PowerPoint up for you. We have been working on some things collectively behind the scenes, and I want to show you something that I believe is going to set your business on fire. This is something that I know God is orchestrating from every single person that he has allowed to really contribute to this amazing plan that we have in front of you right now. This is just a quick, simple PowerPoint that I put together so that everybody can kind of see a visual of the numbers that we're working on. I'm also going to bring in Ms. Verdita Monk to share a little bit about this. A few years ago, maybe a year and a half ago now, she came up with some numbers that were astonishing, some numbers that were mind-blowing, some numbers that really got me personally excited. I don't get excited about a lot when it comes down to numbers, but these numbers excited me because I believe that it was simple enough to achieve, but the goal was big enough to attract people like me. And when I mean people like me, I'm a big number kind of chick. And so I like aggressive goals. I really like I want to work towards something that's going to be worth my time and my energy. I want to work towards something that's going to provide me a level of freedom in time and freedom and energy to allow me to do some of the things that's pressing on my heart, like buying my mom a home. My husband and I, we had a chance to drive to New Orleans this weekend, and we just have some really big goals that we need to get accomplished ASAP. And so when I see numbers like what you guys are going to see in just a moment, I want you to begin to think about some of the goals that you have personally. I want you to pull out a pen. I want you to pull out a notepad. This has to be a personal experience right now. Otherwise, you'll just see numbers on the paper and it won't mean anything to you. But I need for you to pull out a pen and notepad for those of you who are not driving. And I need for you to write down what some of your goals are. I'm not talking about New Year's resolutions. I'm talking about things that are pressing on your heart that you want to accomplish, things that are pressing on your heart that you know that God has given you the gifts and skills to do. And now you have the vehicle. We're going to simply provide you the direction that you need. Write that down. Write it down, whether it's to be like we want to buy our parents' homes. We literally started looking at property. We started looking at areas. We started looking and beginning to just get the visual in our minds and then go and touch what we wanted. So I want you to write that down on paper. It's something about writing it down and making it plain. It's something so powerful about writing a vision down and making the vision plain. So I want you to do that right now. And next to it, I want you to put a dollar amount. Now, you may not know specifically how much it costs. Maybe it's to pay off some student loan debt. But I hope your goal is going to be something that excites you to do. I want your goal, when you think about it, to not be something that stresses you out, but it's something that you're looking forward to, something that will excite you to know that you accomplished it, whatever it is. And if you haven't thought about it, I want you to begin to think about, what do I want to accomplish in 2019? What are some of the things that I want to set not only my faith in agreement, but I want to set my feet in agreement to? Come on, somebody. Because faith without the works, we know that's dead, right? It's one thing to believe for something. It's something else when you're willing to do the work and you know what work you need to do to get it done. That's what we're going to provide you today. But I want you to write that on the top of your paper. For those of you who don't normally take notes, you the person that don't normally take notes, you usually get on the call just to listen. Maybe you're watching TV. Maybe you're slightly distracted. I want you to give yourself permission to win 2019. I want you to give yourself permission to do things a little bit differently in 2019. I want you to come to the point and say, you know what? Maybe I have taken me as far as I can take me. And maybe it's time for me to do things that I know I don't normally take notes. I know I don't normally get on calls. I know I don't normally pull out pen and paper and start writing down when they say write down. But you know what? I'm going to do that this time, because I'm willing to do some things differently so that I can get a different result. If you are willing to do that, then that's the beginning of really getting you out of the way. And so write that down on your paper. Maybe you have multiple goals. Write that down on your paper, please, right now. Write it down on your paper. And I recommend always coming to the call prepared. And the way you come to the call prepared is you put yourself in an environment that you can remove distractions. Remove distractions. You may want to cut the TV off. You may want to, if you're in a distracted environment, go somewhere that you can really focus so that you don't miss this moment. And I want you to come to the calls with your pen and your notepad, not just like scrap pieces of paper, but like a journal, like a notebook that you have just for your calls, just for your mentorship, okay? And at the top of a clean sheet of paper, I want you to write down what a goal is for you for 2019. If you want to write down a few, fine. But if there's something that's really pressing on your heart that you want to accomplish in 2019, write it down and make it plain. And next to it, I want you to put a dollar amount, because everything that you desire to do is going to require money. Even if you wanted to open up an orphanage and do something philanthropy, a philanthropist effort, is still going to require money. So put a dollar amount next to it, okay? If you've done this assignment already, I need to put your twos in the chat so we can move forward. 222 in the chat. You've already done it. You got your goals written down. You know what it is. The dollar amount is next to it. In fact, when you see it, you get excited. When you see it, you get excited. When you see it, you get excited because you're looking at this goal for 2019 and you're believing it's already done. You're looking at this goal, and I don't care how big or small it is. That's up to you. That's your business. But you're believing that you can get this done. You believe in with the right system, with the right direction, you're going to get this goal. Your belief is so incredibly important. I could show you these numbers all day. But without the proper mindset, without you believing, but number one, that you deserve it. Without you believing that you deserve it, you will fight yourself every time. You will fight yourself every time. You deserve what you just wrote down. Your parents deserve what you just wrote down. Your kids deserve what you just wrote down. You deserve it. You deserve it, okay? All right, so now you wrote the goal down. You got the dollar amount next to it. Wonderful. What I'm going to show you right now, what I'm about to show you right now, it's a proven system. Numbers don't lie. But what I want you to do in this moment, I want you to remove any type of, I want you to eliminating yourself. I want you to eliminating yourself. Some people see this and they say, that's not for me. And what they mean by that is they don't believe that they can do it because they've never done it. I want you to remove that idea completely from your mind, because what I'm going to show you may make you a little uncomfortable. It may make you a little uncomfortable, but it's okay. Why is it okay? It's okay because right now there's 70 people on this call. There's 70 people on this call who's going to see this with you. Many of them going to join this with you, and they're going to make a commitment tonight that they're going on this journey together. Why? Because of that goal that's staring you in your face right now on the paper. That goal that's staring you in the face right now on the paper is going to allow you to push past fear. Every time there's been something in front of me that nearly scared the daylights out of me, on the other side of it was something so amazing. On the other side of it was something that blew my mind. On the other side of it was everything that I was hoping for and praying for was on the other side of fear or on the other side of pain. I want you to push through. Somebody say, I'm ready to push through. I need you to type that in the chat. See, you're not going to just get on here tonight and just listen to lecture. You're going to engage. It's the beginning. You're ready to engage into the process of success. Somebody say, I'm ready to push through. I'm ready to push through. I'm ready to push through the naysayers. I'm ready to push through the haters. Come on. How many people just ready to show they haters something? It's time. It's time. How many people just ready for those that's sitting on the sideline? They got a whole lot to say for you to push through and show them something. Come on, somebody. You want to push through. You want to push through the negative thoughts and your ideas and all this stuff that's been stopping you, all the distractions. You're ready to push through your situation right now that you don't like. You're ready to push through maybe not having enough. You're ready to push through lack, push through poverty. Come on, somebody. Push through having to ask for permission for things that you need to give yourself permission for. I'm ready to push through. So here's what I need. I need for everybody on this call to give themselves permission to win. I need for you to give yourself permission to win. I need for you to say, I don't need no co-signers for this right here. I give myself permission to win. I give myself permission to win. I give myself permission to win. So here we go. This is a 90-day system. Let me pop it up. 90-day system. This is a 90-day system. 90-day system. I love how Dr. Regina said 3 will set you free. 3 will set you free. This is an accelerated plan to success with the iMarkets Live system. 3 will set you free. And we had a conversation on the phone while driving from New Orleans, and I'm in the car with my husband. He's sharing with me some of his goals, and everything is just aligning. Now, we showed you last week the back-end system. We showed you the 90-day blueprint for once a person gets on board, for someone who just wants to get the curriculum. The person who comes into the system that wants to get started. What I'm about to share with you is not going to be for everybody, but I believe it's for everybody that's on this call. What I'm going to share with you right now is not for everyone, but I believe that it's for everyone that's on this call. Because see, what I know is that in iMarkets Live, 80% of the people in the company are simply here because they want to learn the skill set of how to trade. But 20% of the people in the company are clear that they want to build a, not just trade and learn a skill set. They know that they have an obligation to share this information. When they look at the state of our economy, they know that they can't keep this to themselves. When they see what's going on with government shutdown and people having taxes that may be delayed in their whole life, their whole year has been waiting on an income tax check to come, they're ready to change their financial trajectory, but they also want to change it for their legacy. They also want to impact their community. And so they can't keep it to themselves. The people that are going to see this accelerated system, somebody say accelerated. Somebody said, listen, I know that I can get here on time, but I want to get there early. Somebody say accelerated. This accelerated system is going to show you how through duplication in the proper environment, you can achieve some supernatural success. And I'm telling you right now, 2019 is the year of supernatural success. Please stop writing on my screen. You may not know you're doing it, but please stop marking it up. The year of supernatural success. So I need you to say, don't exclude you from this. You want to include yourself in this. Say, listen, I'm in. Somebody say, I'm in to the accelerated plan to success. I'm in. 3 will set you free. So let's go. Let's show you what this looks like. Verdita, I may bring you in here at some point. You just unmute your line so that you can hop on here. Hold up. Let me get this off here. I might have marked up my screen. Hold on. This is the time. If your team is not on, get them on here. You don't want to have to regurgitate this to them. If they're not on, I'm telling you now, get them on. You do not want to have to tell this to them yourself. Hopefully you can see, everybody can see my screen. If you can see my screen clearly, go ahead and put a 111 in the chat. If you can see my screen clearly, put a 111 in. What you're looking at right now has been formulated by a mathematician. And I had a call yesterday with Miss Regina, Dr. Regina Renee, who just came on board. The woman is on fire. She's hungry. She came on board with Mr. Les Brown, and she's doing a fantastic job. And she's like, listen, I got a lot of people to help. I got a lot of work to do. I'm thinking about this person over here, this person over there, and I'm putting all of my family and my kids are in this one. And she's so on fire. She begins to share with me a system that she began to put in place. And as she began to share that system with me, I show her this, which is something that Verdita had put together many, many months ago. And I said, it's so interesting that you said that number 3, because my husband and I are in the car, and he just told me what some of his goals were. And everything is aligned. And somebody said, you got to know when it's God. And when it's God, he will take and bring everything together to do exactly, he will create a masterpiece. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? And so it made me go back to this, because all I was hearing in my spirit was back to the basics, back to the basics, back to the basics. Listen, you can never get enough of doing the basics. The basics is the foundation. And if you build on the basics, you will build something sound forever. And so this 3 and 10 system shows you how by duplicating, enrolling 3 people, somebody say 3, somebody say 3, somebody say 3, somebody say 3, enrolling 3 people within 10 days, 3 of the right people now. I'm not saying 3 of anybody, 3 of the right people, how you can actually be at a 6-figure income in 90 days. Now, this is where your belief gonna have to be stretched. This is why you're gonna have to be in this environment. Because doing it by yourself, you thinking about if you have to do it by yourself. Some of you already thinking, doing this alone. I don't want you to think like that. I want you to think community. I want you to think collaboration. I want you to think collectively. I want you to think the power in unity, the power in building the momentum that's about to be built with this system. 3 and 10 and do it again. 3 and 10 and do it again. Every 10 days you are ranking up. Every 10 days you are ranking up. I don't need you to think about what happened in the last month. I need you to say that 2019 is a new year. This is the year of your supernatural success. The year that people begin to come look for you because of the way you've postured yourself. Because of who you've aligned yourself with. People are calling your name. They're seeing a difference in you, and they want to align with you. They want to partner with you. They've been watching you for a while. They see your consistency, and now they're ready. So in your first 10 days, the goal is to bring in 3 people.
Okay.
Your
I'll
first
call you
10
back in
days.
just a moment.
Hold on one second. Somebody's
All right.
unmuted. Here we go. Your first 10 days is to bring in, hold on. Let's see if I can move this. 3 people, and the process will duplicate. Now, here's the thing about bringing in 3 people. This ain't for everybody. Just because somebody joins you, remember 80% of your organization will most likely be people who just want to learn how to trade. So I'm not saying that everybody who joined you, or the first 3 that join you, will be the 3. These 3 people have to have vision. These 3 people have to be hungry. These 3 people, even though you may help to stretch their belief, they got to still have some belief. They got to desire 6 and 7 figures. They got to believe that they deserve 6 and 7 figures. We will help them with mindset. We got Mr. Les Brown that's going to be doing training every single month for the company. But guess what? For the people in the group, he's going to be doing it every week. Can you imagine how your mind is going to expand? Wait a minute. I need to come on. How your mind is going to expand when you have a Mr. Les Brown to help to take you from where you are to where you need to be at with the proper thinking. So now your belief is being stretched. Now your alignments are growing and your relationships are leveling up. So people are attracted to you. So what happens is you get your 3, the right people with the right vision, with the right goals, the right desire, and you show them how to do the same thing by getting 3 in 10 days. That means that now you have a team of 12. Now you have a team of 12. Let me see if I can use my cursor. Hold on. Let's see how this one works. That's the only thing. Hold up, y'all. Hold on. Okay, did it work? No. Hold up. I don't know. Can y'all see a little cursor? Or no? No? Hold on. Okay. Hold on 1 second. I do not know why this thing does this. And now I can't even X out. Hold up, guys. You know what? Hey. Let me stop sharing. What happened? Okay, hold on. Let me get it back on. I need to control it. Okay. So here's the duplication. Verdita, I'm going to bring you in right now. I want you to share the breakdown of this. I'm not going to try to do my cursor because it just won't let me do it right. This is Miss Verdita Monk. She's a mathematician here in Atlanta, Georgia. Phenomenal leader, doing an amazing job. Been in the industry for quite some time. She and her husband, Harvey Monk, and I'm just honored to work side by side with her. She's working very close with me, putting on a big event this weekend in Orlando, Florida, Women Who Win Worldwide, and it's going to be spectacular. This woman is always fabulous. So, ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to some, present to others, Mrs. Verdita Monk. Verdita, are you out there?
I'm here, Dr. China. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. First of all, thank you for serving. Thank you for providing this incredible system, 3 and 10 and do it again. And I want you to break down, you know what? I want you to break down the way you shared it with me when we focused on the end in mind. We know how you can start, but that's not what excited me. What excited me was the fact that in 90 days, the number that we was looking at. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the call over to you. Please share with us these numbers and what we're doing, and then we'll get into the format. I have all of the stuff on the next slide and everything, as well as the script. So, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Verdita Monk, go ahead and take it away.
Thank you so much, Dr. China. And I just want to say, I can just feel and hear the excitement in your voice, and that's because you already know, you see it, you feel it. I mean, you understand it, and I know that at the end of this call, hopefully everyone else on this call, if they have vision, if they're hungry, if they have a desire, they're going to feel the same energy and excitement that we both do. So thank you so much for embracing this. I just want to say really quickly, because I really think perspective is important. Years ago, the way I think it was revealed to me, something like this was going to happen. I was at a women's conference, and Dr. Bishop Tier and Pastor Carl, you all can appreciate this. I was at a women's conference, and it was prophesied to me that businesses were going to be skipping levels, and the person who said it to me didn't even know me, but they prophesied to me, and they started drawing. You're going to see a chart in a minute that resembles what the person drew in front of my face, and they said, I see businesses skipping levels, and I knew what they were talking about, but because I was in another network marketing company, but at the time, what they were telling me did not manifest. And it did manifest a couple of years later when I had come up with another system. But I do believe that God just deposited in my spirit because, you know, God puts you in certain positions for a reason. I am a mathematician. I have a degree in math. And so putting numbers together, even though these are very simple numbers, still it takes some type of insight to be able to do it. But I do believe that God deposited in my spirit and prepared me for continuing to make the vision plain with regards to numbers to the team. And so I want you all to understand that this was I do believe that this was a vision, this was inspired by God. And so I hope you understand how powerful it is. So Dr. China mentioned that although you see some very simple numbers in front of you that says that if you were to get your three the right business partners in place within 10 days, that will make you a platinum 150. It's very simple to see that if those people duplicate it and they got their 3 in the next 10 days, which is 20 days later into the system, that's 9 more business partners. And by the end of that, you'll be a platinum 600 because you have 12 people. But what I want to do, and Dr. China referred to, is I want you to think a little bit differently. And this is, I think, the first time I showed this to Dr. China, she got it. But the second time I brought it up to her, she had a whole different, it made a whole different impact. So I want you to think about this. Look at this chart, and at the bottom you see that if you follow this system correctly, and I mean, numbers don't lie, but no, you know, more than likely the average person won't do it 100%, you know, correctly, but we're not going to put that out there. All I'm saying is that if this were done exactly 100%, at the end of 90 days, you would be what you call a chairman 250. But it's 29,523 people, but you only need 30,000 to be a chairman 500. So we're just going to go ahead and claim that. But what I want you to understand, $250,000 per month is on the table, you guys, just if we duplicate this system. But so I want you to do, what I want you to do, instead of saying, after I get my 3, I'll be a platinum 150, I want you to think of yourself already as a chairman 250. Because guess what? You're claiming this, right? You're claiming that you're going to be a chairman 250. But if you have the mindset and the posture of a chairman 250, when you get those 3 people, you're not a platinum 150. You have just positioned your 3 chairman 100s. That's exactly what you did. If you look at this chart, if you're chairman 250, the people that are right below you have been positioned as chairman 100s. That's a lot more exciting than saying I'm a platinum 150.
Yes.
And
Bernita,
so
I like that. I like that a lot. I want you to repeat that because I know they heard it, but I want them to hear it one more time. Instead of them looking at what they need to do day 1, their focus is already on day 90. Your focus is already on, you're already claiming it. I'm a chairman I've already positioned myself as a chairman 250. I'm looking for 3 people that I can position as a chairman 100. And here's what that means. Here's what that means. That's a different conversation, and you're going to attract a different type of person because when you tell them what's required in order to get to that number, they're going to be open to listening to it. So go ahead, Bernita. You got me excited all over again. See, that's the kind of numbers that excite me, though.
Right. So let me just say it another way. Keep in mind, you're talking to yourself. You're saying to yourself, I am a chairman 250, and I'm looking for 3 chairman 100s. So if you're going after certain kinds of people, you know, like Dr. China said, it's something that excites her. It has to be something that is going to motivate a person who is a go-getter, who is a leader. So you're looking for people to have leadership skills, who are successful. Most of the time people are successful is because they're not afraid of hard work, okay? And they're smart people and they're focused and energetic. Those are the kinds of people you're looking for. So that's the bottom line. Chairman 250 is the goal, and what you need to do is already see yourself as a chairman 250. And the only way you're gonna, you know, I should say, how do I say this? The way you're gonna get the chairman 100s is you've got to look for the people who can wrap their heads around this kind of money. See, the money is not reflected on this chart. But we do know that whatever you see me, if you see Chairman 250, that means $250,000 a month. If you see Chairman 100, that means $100,000 a month. That's if you see Chairman 50, that's $50,000 a month. The only reason you don't see Chairman 25 is because by the time we got here, it only requires 1,250 people to be a Chairman 25, but we skip right over it. We skip right over it. So, Dr. China, is that all you really want me to say about this for now?
We definitely gonna do Q&A. Everybody, listen to what I need from you right now. Remember, I told you before we got to this point not to exclude yourself. Do not exclude yourself from being in the number. Here's how this is gonna happen. We are going to work collectively. Every person is really looking for 3. Remember how we started off and said 3 will set you free? The right 3 people are going to go and duplicate the system. Everybody is doing the same thing. Now, here's the thing. The momentum is going to build so quickly, there's no way you're going to stop at 3. You're not going to stop at 3. You don't want to stop at 3. What if you go and get 3? You think that's the right 3. 2 of them are, but you need 1 more because somebody end up, breaking up with their boyfriend and they didn't went into la-la land for a moment and somebody else cat done died and somebody else done stumped their toe. See, most people look for reasons to quit. Not to quit on you, not to quit on this. They just look for reasons to quit. So any little thing that come up, they done sideline. So you won't stop at 3 because remember, your mission is bigger. The goal that's staring you in your face right now is what you're thinking about. Now we have a full formula in place. We just want to show you the numbers. These numbers show you the power of duplication. You go out and find 3 people that if you had a conversation with them and you showed them how in the next, listen, let's for those of you who say that's not realistic, listen, I don't live realistically. That's why I don't have a realistic type of life. Nothing about my life. If I looked at it in a realistic eye, I would not be where I am today if I was looking for realistic. Because I know right now, by the grace of God, what my husband and I are doing financially, most people won't see in a year that we see in a month. And sometimes we're not looking for realistic. We're looking for something that's going to take us, because we got to make up for some time. We got to make up for some time. Some people generationally have not really moved. They still living from paycheck to paycheck. They still going through. We got to make up for that time. Do you follow what I'm saying? So we're not talking about realistic, but for those of you who just need a little help for a moment, if you got this 10% wrong, 10% right and 90% wrong, 90% of this stuff failed. Listen to me well. In 90 days, you will be sitting at $25,000 a month with 90% of this going wrong. Is it worth it? That means you go do your part. Somebody else that you brought on board, some of them did their part. They brought on some people, some of them did their part, but 90% of them did not. You still land on Chairman 25, making $25,000 a month. I want to ask you a question on here tonight. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is it okay if 50% of this goes wrong and you end up making more than $125,000 a month? Is it worth it?
Yes.
I need to hear somebody. I need to know who I'm talking to. I want to know if 90% of
I'd be happier than a
Sure
candy
work.
factory.
So that means that the commitment level needs to be so high. The hunger needs to be so deep. It don't matter who tell you no. It don't matter who think you crazy. It don't matter who talk about. None of that matters. The only thing that matters is the goal that's staring you in your face right now. You expect the hate to come. You expect them to not support. You expect them to laugh. You expect the ones who got the money that you thought would understand this. You expect them to say, it's okay. It's all right. You're not emotionally connected to their yes or their no. You just got to put the work in. You just got to put the numbers on the board. You just got to be willing to do what's necessary. Do you hear what I'm saying? These numbers don't lie.
Dr. China.
Yes.
Could I interject one quick thing, because I feel something in my spirit. I don't know who on this call has never done network marketing before, but for those of you who may not have ever done it, I really want you to know that it is probably the only way that the average person, I'm not saying everybody, but the only way that the average person has a chance to become a millionaire. And because Dr. China and I have shared this space before in another company, I just want to say this because it just to raise your belief level. See, I think that what is going to make you do it is not your talent or anything like that. It's your belief level and your desire. When we were in another company, both of us were in a place in our lives where we were real hungry. I mean, if you heard the story, you don't have time to go through the story, but if you heard the story, we were both really, really hungry. And both of us, within our second month, made close to 12, right around 20,000 in 1 month. And that compensation plan, trust me, is about 1/5 as strong as this one. 1/5. I've done the numbers. So
you own it, Verdita.
I'm trying to explain what I want to say to the people on this call is whether you've done network marketing or not. Most people don't even. Most people haven't seen this kind of money. I want you to know what we saw in 2 months was way down there in what you would do in 70 days. Okay, we made that kind of money in our second month. So it is possible, but what you do, you have to believe, you have to have a desire. And I wrote some goals down, Dr. China. They almost scared me. These goals are so big.
That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what they need to scare you. They need to make you uncomfortable in your spirit. They need to do that to you because it's something about it that will still bring a level of excitement. Verdita, you took me back when you said that. Ladies and gentlemen, by the grace of God, I made my first million before 30 years old. Before 30 years old. Because of the company she just was talking about just there. And the reality is, I knew nothing about network marketing when I entered that company. Nothing. Nothing about it. It was my first time doing it. I remember hitting the ground running. I remember they told us what to do and they were all wrong. The first month I made about $3,500 and the second month I made $19,000 in month number 2 with no prior experience. And the compensation plan in that company was nothing compared to this. Why? Because of the momentum that not the momentum that was there before we got there, but the momentum that was created because of a system. I'm telling you guys right now, for those of you who believe, those of you who are willing to do the work, those of you who say, I'm going to get my 3 tonight, I'm going to get my 3 tomorrow, I don't need 10 days, I don't need a week, I'm going to get it ASAP. We're going to provide to you the platform to keep them in this close-knit environment. Now listen, this is a Rich University exclusive system right now. This is not something that you're going to see all over iMarkets Live. We want to be very protective and mindful of our wording. This is something that we're doing exclusive inside of the Rich family. Why? Because I need your back office to be concentrated. I'm talking about the thick concentration of leaders that are hungry, that's going to help you to achieve the goal that's looking you in your face. We don't need everybody to know what's in our hand. You don't have to show your hand to everybody. Listen to what I'm saying. We're going to show you simplistic ways to leverage social media. We're going to show you simplistic ways to leverage systems. We're going to show you how to build a power leg so that you can bring the people on board and help them to build by default. We're going to show you how to do that. We're going to even show you how to have conversations with people so that they can say yes. So let's keep this moving, okay? Here's what it's going to look like when you're building. There's a specific way that you are going to build. Any real power structure, this is what it looks like. Some people said it looked like a football team when they drawing out some of the diagram. Whatever it looks like to you, fine. At the end of the day, you are looking for your 3 people that you're going to position as a Chairman 100. The 3 people that are going to position as a Chairman 100 in your group. The 3 people, you're looking for them. Maybe you find them in your first 3, but I doubt it. I doubt it. So you're not going to stop. You're looking for the ones that you don't have to convince to get on the calls. You're looking for the ones that's going to outwork you. That's who you're looking for. So when you identify them, those people will go into your organization and they're going to build. Now, for those of you who've already built, you already got your top 3 spots taken already. That's okay. It doesn't matter where they fall at as long as they fall in 3 separate lines. They could be on your 50th level. iMarkets Live compensation plan so bad to the bone that it'll pay you down to infinity. It doesn't matter where they are. As long as they're in 3 separate lines, you're going to get the numbers done. We're going to show you how to power drive your legs and build them straight down from here to Chinatown. We're going to show you how to build them straight down so that you can build momentum and help multiple people along the way to succeed as well. So remember, we have the system in place, but this is a visual of what it looks like when you get your 3 and then those 3 get their 3. Everybody's doing the same thing. Everybody's doing the same thing. 3 is getting 3. The right 3 can get 3. This ain't the people that's having a hard time getting 1. This ain't the people that's confused about who they are. This ain't the people who, if somebody say no, their feelings is hurt, they quit. This ain't the people that's talking about refunds in 7 days. That's not your 3. Your 3 are people who got a goal so big, a desire so strong. And when Verdita said that she and I was in a unique position, let me tell you what that meant. When we got into that company, both of us didn't know each other, but we were both going through some serious financial challenges. We did not have the money to even get in the company type money. We didn't have marketing budgets, but we had desire and we was hungry. Our back was against the wall and we wanted out of it. It wasn't everything was so shiny and beautiful. When I got into that company she talked about, I snuck into it. My husband didn't even know I got in. Some of you need to give yourself permission to win. Some of you need to say, listen, regardless to who's with me, I'm going. God gave me the green light and I didn't stop ever since. It was 10 years ago. Some people are looking for people to co-sign them and your credit is better than theirs. Why don't you trust you for a moment? And if you can't trust you, why don't you do what the word of God says and trust him in all of your ways? Lean not on your own understanding and acknowledge him so that he can direct your path. Why don't you just do that? It don't have to make sense. It don't have to make total sense. Usually when I'm driving somewhere I've never been before, it don't make sense to me because I've never been there. We're talking about 6 figures a month for some people. But would you be okay if you just made it to 6 figures? If you got 90% of this wrong and you ended up at $25,000 a month? We got a conference to show up at in Las Vegas, Nevada in March. We got to come in that mug deep. We're ready to dominate 2019. I need January to be the best month of your life so far. We also have the memory jogger so that you can begin to think about people, who I'm going to call, who's going to be on my list, who am I going to expose this to, because we're about to blitz. Listen, next week, at the top of next week, we blitzing starting off Monday. Monday, we kicking off the blitz. This week is we getting you in preliminaries. We letting you get set up. Next week, Monday, the blitz starts. All of your people, you get them in position right now. January 14th, the blitz starts. There's calls that's happening this week. Get your people in position now. Get them in position now. And we need to start showing, and I'm only saying that because I personally is not a bit. If somebody say, if Boston and Carl and Rashard and some of you that present step up and say, I could do a presentation tomorrow, then we're doing presentations tomorrow. Listen to what I'm saying. We don't have time to wait. We don't have time to wait. We got goals that have deadlines on them. We got to get this money now. I need to know who's hungry now. This is a memory jog. It's going to help you to think about some people. All of these tools are available in your Facebook page, Rich University Facebook, underneath the tools or something that it says over there. All of the items and stuff are over there, okay? This is a memory jogger. But this is the script. This is the script right here. We provided one to you. Some people don't like scripts. You're not going to use them. Other people, you prefer a script. Wait a minute. Let me move this out the way. Let me move this out the way so I can see what it says. Verdita, if you want to hop on and we do this script together, then that'd be great. But this is the script, okay? This is what you say. This is how you pique interest. This is how you get some, this is how you posture yourself. No matter who you are, you got to have the right posture. See, some people, listen, nobody's doing you a favor because they say yes to making 6 figures. You're doing them a favor because you're the plug. You let them know you got the connections. It don't matter what kind of money you're making. You want to let them know you are already in position. You position yourself. Now you're just looking for 3 more people. Verdita, you want to run through this script? Or do you want to just provide it to them?
Okay, that's great. I think we should.
Okay. So you want to say it or you want me to say it?
I'll say it and then you'll be the person I'm calling.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, hey, Dr. China, how's it going?
Great, how about you?
Oh, China, I am amazing. Hey, listen, I only have a few minutes because I'm about to go into a meeting. Do you have a moment?
Sure.
Well, listen, I'm really excited because I just started this new project where I'm learning the skill of how to make and multiply my money in the Forex and cryptocurrency market. Have you heard of it?
Not really, no.
Wow. you know, I really love how I'm able to do everything from my smartphone. You know how busy we are. You know, we are always on our phones. But listen, I'm new in this space, but I'm connected with some of the most successful people in the industry who are actually earning 6 and 7 figures in this industry. We're looking for 3 more partners, and I thought about you. In fact, my mentor is having a private call tonight, and I said, or whenever, because it could be tomorrow night. But my mentor is having a private call tonight, and they will be showing us, I can barely see this, Dr. China. They will be showing us all the details of how we can duplicate their system. Are you open to joining us on a call and listening in? It's extremely time sensitive.
Okay, what time was the call again?
It's at 7 p.m. tonight.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I can hop on.
Okay, well, great. I'll be sending you the details, how to get on the call, and should I text them or email them to you?
You can just text it.
Okay, I look forward to seeing you on the call, and I know you're gonna love this. 2019 is gonna be an explosive year. I'm texting you the information for the call right now.
Perfect. Awesome.
Okay, and then what I put in parentheses is, and I don't know how we would do this, but you wanna make sure the person has Zoom downloaded on their phone or laptop, because it's gonna be easier for them to pull up the call. You don't want them fooling around, you know, trying to get on the call. So I'm not sure how we would do that, but you wanna make sure they know how to get on Zoom. So after the call is over, you literally, because we've already told them this is time sensitive, you want to call them immediately and say, hi, Dr. China, thanks for getting on the call. I see that you were on the call. I know you can see why I'm excited now. So the reason I thought about you was because I knew you had the right mindset and leadership skills. Right now, I just want to know, will you be one of the 3?
Oh.
So here's what I mean. Here's what I mean, Dr. China. You'll be positioned to earn 6 figures within the next 90 days. If you duplicate this system properly, the ball is in your court. Are you up for the challenge?
Shoot, 6 figures, girl, in the next 90 days. Absolutely.
Well, great, great. Well, listen, to gain access, it's going to require $251. Are you in a position to do that right now?
251. Yeah, you know what? I can.
You can?
Yes.
Great, great. Okay, I'm sending you the link right now because this is time sensitive, as you saw implicated in the system. Let's get you in position, and then, China, can you scroll it up just a little bit? I can't see the rest.
It says, and then I'll introduce you to introduce you personally to my mentor.
Right. Okay. And so that's it.
So guys, this script is provided for those of you who just need to know what to say. If for whatever reason you need to make some tweaks for your personality type, we just wanted to provide something to get the conversation started. Basically, you're going to simply reach out to them. You're going to make sure that you have urgency. You don't have a whole bunch of time. You're not getting into conversation about the kids and the family. You love everybody, but this is a quick call. It's very important. The second thing that you're going to make sure that you do is you find out, you tell them your excitement, find out, have they heard about the Forex and cryptocurrency market? It's very important. The next thing that you want to do is you want to let them know what you're doing and the simplicity of it, that you're doing it from your phone and that you're connected to the people that's successful. You're learning yourself, but you're connected to the who's who. You're connected to the right people, and you're letting them know you're simply looking for 3 more partners and you thought about them, which is a compliment to them. So this will be provided to you. Use this if you need this script right here. If you feel like you can just get them on a call and let them see, the main thing is it's very important. What do you say if they don't have the 250? Oh, if they don't have the 251 right now, great question. So it's, in order to gain access, it will require 251. Are you in a position to do that right now? Well, no, I'm not in a position right now to do it. Well, listen, I know you're excited and you want to get started. When will you be in a position? I know you're excited and you want to get started. You assume that. I know you're excited, you want to get started. When will you be in a position to do it? I know you don't want to miss out, because remember, they just saw the system of being in the top 3 positions for the potential to earn $100,000, to be in that Chairman 100 at $100,000. So they don't want to miss out on that. So they've already saw the presentation at this point. So the question is, I know you're excited and you want to get started. When will you be in a position? And you just be quiet and let them tell you, whether it be, look, you know what, I'm going to be in position Friday. You know what, give me 3 days. You know what, listen, Dr. China Bethany had to tell a girl who first introduced me to give me 3 days. So don't discount somebody that says, I had to tell her, give me 3 days. But guess what? That night, I called her back. I took my light bill money and I got into the business. And I thank God I did that. Anyway, that's my story, okay? But my point is, listen, I know you're excited and ready to get started. When will you be in position? And then you just be quiet and let them tell you. Whatever they tell you, you got your calendar out. Remember, you're a business professional. Your calendar is out. If they say Friday, you write their name down, you write their number down, you ask them about what time should I call you to get you registered. Do you hear what I'm saying? So now you have an appointment with them on Friday at 3 o'clock to get them registered. Don't play with your business. This is a business. You got to record that. So make sure you do that and say, listen. So that's if they don't have it right then and there, okay? Any other questions?
Dr. China, I just want to mention, when we were talking about whether or not they had the 251, keep in mind the kind of people that you're reaching out to, you're really in a position to edify them. These are sharp people. Remember down here where we said we know that you have a right mindset and the leadership skills. More than likely, the people that you're talking to have the money, but you never know. Because I remember, as Dr. China just said, we went into a company where neither one of us had the money. But because of our mindset, my response when I saw the presentation was not, I can't do it because I don't have the money. My response was, I'm doing this. And guess what? The universe responded and found the money for me the next day. So if a person has the right mindset, they're going to find the money. You don't even have to tell them. They can see it. They're smart. They can see this money. And so you don't be in a position where you're ready to pay people's way in and all that kind of stuff.
No. Oh my God, please don't. If you got to pay their way in, that's not your 3. So that's not going to help. And I promise you, I didn't have the money either. But if I didn't find the money on my own, it probably wouldn't have been the same. So you're right about that, Verdita, because I didn't tell a girl I didn't have it. I just told her, give me 3 days. So we're going to figure this out. Give me 3 days. I'm in. Give me 3 days. So you'll know who your who's are. Any other questions at all? The script will be made available inside of the Rich University Facebook page. Also, the richuniversityonline.com will get you to wherever you need to go within our system. Write it down, richuniversityonline.com. Questions, comments?
Tell them the password, Dr. China.
The password is rich. RICH, all lowercase with the $sign. RICH, all lowercase, the $sign. All right, any questions? It was a lot that we shared tonight. I know you guys have to have some kind of feedback. Who's excited for number 1? Who's ready to rock and roll? Who's ready for their Chairman 250, their Chairman 500?
It's time to go. Let's go.
Come on, man. Who's ready to get this money, man? I don't know if we got the right group on right here. I don't know if people are hungry enough. I don't know if it's late or what's going on, but I don't know if they're ready for 2019 to really set it up. I don't know yet. I ain't
working as a
already
right
know.
now.
Woo!
I'm
ready.
Hold on, we got Dr. Shev in the house. Hold on.
Yes.
Hold up. That's the money lady right there. She said, hold on now.
Dr.
That's
China,
right.
what stood out to me, you said even if 90% fail, what if you land on 25,000 every 30 days? If 90% fails, you still, on a worst case scenario, come out with 300,000 a year. Come on, guys, we gotta go.
Come on, man. That's what I'm talking about. 300,000 a year. You ain't need no degrees. You ain't have to worry about no student loan to pay back. You just have to be hungry. The main thing with this, I'm telling you. So listen, from a social media perspective, it's not that you cannot promote online, but they got to come in to see this. See, one thing that you got to have is that level of exclusivity. See, the one thing about a dollar bill, everybody got $1, but everybody don't have $100 because $100 ain't as accessible to everybody. Don't be so free to give this right here. This is exclusive. You got to come get this. You follow what I'm saying? You got to bring them into this. This a DM kind of conversation. This a inbox kind of conversation. This a text kind of conversation. This ain't I'm gonna post it on my wall conversation. You're going to post your results on your wall. But right now, this ain't the time to show your hand. This ain't the time to show your hand. You won't let them know, I just got an amazing position. We launching something. I don't want to give y'all too many ideas for scripts because I'm not a script person. I just flow depending on who I'm talking to. Bottom line, you need to let people know that you are the plug. That means you don't need to know how to train people on trading because you're not the professor. That means that it doesn't matter how much money you've made already because you're not selling them on you. You're selling them on a position that they can get in to do something with you. Do you hear what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter what your success has been so far. You are the plug for them to put them in a six-figure position. That's all it is. You are the plug to put them in a six-figure position. So listen, some people are going to be left out because they moved too slow. I got 3 spots. You want one of them or not? Keep it moving. Will you be one of the 3? So the whole 3 and 10 and do it again is because guess what? Every 10 days, you yourself, real talk, for real, you need to really be going to get 3 more people. Why? Because you got to be certain you got the right people. And one of the greatest ways to be certain you got the right people is to keep filling up that momentum, keep filling up that pipeline. Why would you stop? Don't stop. Keep duplicating it. Because if 90% go wrong with just the first 3 you got, then maybe you hit 50% because you didn't stop. You are the plug, man. Let me tell you something. We about to light these blitz calls up. Our calls are not going to be like anybody else's calls. We're going to present them the opportunity of Our Markets Live in a very quick, simplistic way. But wait, if you're on this call, you might be here for the accelerated plan. And that's when we're going to show them the numbers right there of the power of duplication. That's when we're going to show them the power of duplication. Some of y'all not going to even need a live call. You so on fire right now, you can send them to richuniversityonline.com and they can see the video with me presenting in Dubai. And they're going to be signing up Johnny on the spot. You don't have to wait for nothing to do this. You could pull the trigger tonight if you wanted to. The system is available. We're going to put, now listen, when we put this chart inside of the team app, inside of the Telegram page, and can somebody, Sharita, if you're still on, can you put the Telegram link in here again? Pike, I know both of y'all had did it earlier, so that they can get in Telegram as well. Because we're gonna light Telegram up. Telegram about to get lit up. When people come on brand new, we're gonna put the welcome flyers in there, but this is not something, the chart that you just saw is not something for the masses. It's not something for you to post up on your...
Definitely not on Facebook, right?
No, not on Facebook.
Don't be posting it. Dr. China, somebody asked, about the 3-way call how do you set up the call with your mentor? I mean, what is the proper way to do that? Somebody asked that question.
You contact your mentor. See, we all on fire right now. So whoever brought you in, that's your mentor. Whoever brought you.
She was saying the script. How do you
what do you mean?
What words do you say? Like you may say, you at the end of that script, we said, after you get positioned, I want to introduce you to my mentor. And then when you get that mentor on the line, you want to edify that person and say, do you want to go over that? Something to tell them to say for that?
Oh, you saying when they get the mentor on the phone?
Right. They want to get what do you say to introduce them to the mentor? This may be a new person asking this question.
Gotcha. So that's another script for somebody needs a script. I gotcha. I mean, the main thing that you want to do for number one, this is very important. Edification is important. And I think some people may have it twisted. Edification really is about you, especially because you're new and especially because you want to leverage who you're edifying. So it doesn't matter the amount of success that they have. What matters is that they are the person with the information, okay? So everybody's in position to be successful. So you can tell them when they get on the phone with the mentor, first of all, it's very important for you to have the prospect on the phone before you get the mentor. When you get the mentor on the line, you want to edify the mentor and let the person know. You can have the bishop on the line, the pastor on the line, the politician on the line. If your edification is more on your prospect than it is on the third party validator, who is the expert you just put on the line, you can 50% almost guarantee that you lost your prospect. It doesn't matter the success of the prospect. The prospect needs to feel comfortable knowing that who they're listening to is somebody that they need to be listening to. So when you get on that phone with that prospect and you say, listen, my mentor is available right now. You're excited. You even got 5 minutes with the mentor. You want to show that gratitude as soon as they pick up. Thank you so much for answering the phone. I know you got a lot going on. Mrs. Verdita Monk, I really appreciate you taking my call. That one line is so important. You never want to put your prospect on the phone with the third party and just say, hey, Verdita, yeah, I got Jimmy on. Jimmy, you there? Okay. No. That's disrespectful on all sides. It's totally disrespectful. First of all, Verdita doesn't know Tommy. Tommy doesn't know Verdita. You are that trust factor, that safe zone for them, okay? And so you want to make sure that when you get Mrs. Verdita on the line, you are gracious of her time. Thank you so much for taking my call, Mrs. Verdita. I really appreciate you. I know you have a lot going on, but I know that you told me if I got somebody who was serious that you would take a moment to speak with them. And I have Johnny on the line who just saw the presentation. I have Johnny on the line who just saw the video. I have Johnny on the line who was just at the meeting, and he is so serious and pumped up. You follow what I'm saying? If Johnny ain't serious, Johnny gonna get his mind right now. Like, wait, hold up. Johnny done set up in his chair. If you on the phone with a mommy and she got the kids, the mommy done ran in the bathroom and closed the door. Why? Because you set the tone of respect on that call. So now you got Johnny's full attention.
You have to be the credibility.
Yes,
you got to be the credibility.
Yes, so you got Johnny's full attention, and Johnny is ready to listen. And you share with Johnny who Verdita is and why he needs to be listening to her. So it doesn't matter if Verdita came on a month ago. Listen, Verdita's in a position to make a lot of money, and she loves helping people. She's a ball of fun. In fact, we have a big event that's coming up in Las Vegas. I'm telling you, it's going to be incredible, and she has 100% of the information. Mrs. Verdita Monk, this is Johnny. Johnny, this is Miss Verdita Monk. You mute out your phone and let Verdita do her job. Verdita's job is to re-edify you, because Verdita will not always be available to talk to Johnny. It's very important that Verdita lets Johnny know that you know what you're doing as well. Listen, Tanya, when I saw that it was you calling, I picked up because I see how serious you are. You on your way to do some major things, right? So she edifies Tanya, so Johnny doesn't feel like every time he needs a question, he has to talk to Verdita. And so now she edified Tanya, let Johnny know that basically Tanya's in a great position, and she wants to make sure that she answers Johnny's questions, and she gives Johnny the next steps to get started. That's what the validator's job is. So if you are the validator on the phone, the expert on the phone, you always edify the person who just edified you. Nothing out of the first thing out of your mouth is not, yeah, okay, well, no. You edify the person that just edified you. That's very important. Once you edify the person that just edified you, you want to make sure, I always do what I call plant a seed. Oh my goodness, wasn't that video amazing? Wasn't the presentation incredible? Wasn't that exciting? So regardless of what they thought, I planted a seed in their mind first of excitement. What stood out to you the most? I want to see you. I want to connect. What stood out to you the most? You know what? I really like how this community. I really like how I can make all of that money. I really like how they have tools in place. I can identify whether this person is really going to be one of the three or not. And I can have that conversation with Tanya off the phone. Tanya, that's not your three. Put them through the system and let them go through the 90-day blueprint. I wouldn't put too much pressure on that person. Let them learn how to trade. I heard 3 things that they said that let me know that might not be your three. One of your three. If it is, maybe later. Let that person go through the 90-day blueprint where they get connected into the system. They spend 30 days in the IML Academy. And they make a list of only 25 names so that they can get their 2 and their free. Don't put no more pressure on them. Do you follow what I'm saying? You have to have discernment of who you're talking to. What we just showed you tonight, this accelerated system, it is not for everybody. Now, I believe it's for everybody on this call tonight, but it is not for every person you talk to. And you have to know who those people are that it's for and who it's not. And they will reveal themselves every single time. They will reveal themselves. So I hope that helped. We can probably put a script together for those who have not done three-way calls. We will also be doing trainings on the PowerPoint presentation for those of you who are ready to step up and go to the next level in your presentation. Your edification has to be on point. Let me tell you something. When it comes down to me, I'm big on marketing and branding. I am very, 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 very particular on what we put out and what image Rich University has. So one of the things that's going to be important, when we provide you the welcome templates, don't edit it, don't alter it, put it out as it is. In 2019, either you're in or you're out. Either you're in 100% or you're just out 100%. It's very important that you do not allow people to play with your time, your energy, and your money. Very important. So I promise you, I'm not being mean. I'm not being no kind of way. I'm just super clear. So there's no, and I need everybody on here to be like that. You don't have tolerance for anything except for the best. You're going to give the best and you will receive the best. You're going to give the best and you will receive the best. So concerning the Rich University brand, no alterations to it. No, I'm going to provide you what you can use as far as the welcome templates, platinum 150s, platinum 6, all of that's an investment. And so represent that well. When you represent it well. Let's not put this out to the public. Nowhere on Facebook, not the welcomes. You can put welcomes everywhere. But this chart, nowhere on Facebook, nowhere on Instagram, nowhere on YouTube. We're not showing our hand. Does that make sense? We're not showing our hand. They'll see the results. They'll see the success. They don't need to know every play-by-play. Okay, this is the playbook right here, and it ain't for people that ain't on the team.
Dr. China, can I say one more thing? I just want to say I really appreciate your leadership and all that you're doing, but I really want to encourage everybody on this call to not just, let this be, one call that you get on. As you can see, we have learned a lot on this call tonight. I just want to encourage people to step it up, to level up, and just get on. If you don't get on these calls, you're going to be left behind. Because we're moving so fast. We're moving like a train, and you're gonna get run over if you in the way. So you really need to stay plugged in, and just the effort and energy that so many people are putting in to make sure that we are successful, we need to appreciate that. So I want to thank you, Dr. China, for all that you do to make sure that we're successful. And I just encourage everybody else to take advantage of that. Don't let this be the last call that you're on, because so many people just don't plug in, and I recognize that.
Wow, you're so right. Thank you, Verdita. This is truly, when I say teamwork makes the dream work, every single person has come together. And keep that in mind. Listen, serve your gifts. If you got something that can add on and make, we were on the phone earlier, me, Verdita, and Dr. Regina Renee, and we were just working and putting some stuff together and just really working it out. When Rashad rolled out the 90-day blueprint, he was talking about Verdita's plan. Listen, everybody on here has some ideas and concepts that can make it greater. You are welcome here. Your greatness is welcome here. Your gifts are welcome here. You don't have to sit on the sideline and wait for a rank. We opened up the leadership call today because I realized that leadership is not connected to just a title. There people got ranks, but that don't mean that they're leaders. They're people that are just enrolled that's more hungrier. I'm looking, listen, I don't know if I got Les Brown in my ear, what's going on, but you got to be hungry. And I don't know about you, but everybody don't have the same appetite. Some people don't need this kind of money for their goals. I need all of that and then some. You hear what I'm saying? The compensation plan said that they got it on the table and I want all of mine. So I heard somebody on here say, do we start fresh? In your mind, yes, it's time to reset. It's time to reset your, so what's ever been going on in your business, you're not looking for the 3 that you had last year. You're not looking for the 3 that you had. No. You need a fresh 3. You need a fresh 3. So if you already a platinum 1000, if you already a platinum 2000, even greater for you. You already a platinum 600, even greater for you. But in your mind, you done reset. You done reset your mind. You done reset your mind. Every night I'm listening to amazing empowerment overnight as I sleep. It was an assignment that was given on a 7-figure mentorship call, not even the 7-figure, it was the other call that we did Wednesday. And I've been doing it every single night. And so as I sleep, my subconscious mind is being poured into what needs to be poured into to make something like this happen by the grace of God. So with that being said, I'm telling you right now, I don't know about you guys, because whoever decided they're going to step over to the sideline, just keep in mind, either I'm in or I'm out. It ain't no in between no more. Either you rich or you not. Either you rich or you not. I'm in or I'm out. There's a lot of other things you can do and you can figure out, but you need to be crystal clear 2019 on this day of January 7th that you are in or you are out. That's it. So I'm excited.
Amen.
I know that's right, Lamar said, hold up, let's be clear. Hold on. I know that's right. If you are in, go ahead and put your in. If you're not, you can go ahead and drop the line or just do whatever's best for you. I'm just interested in who's in. Who's in on the line? Galaxy 8 said they in. Calls in. Michael's in. Dr. Cathara said, I'm in 1,000%. Pastor Carl is in. Andre is in. Angie's in. Angel is in. Tiara's in. Carl is in. Sandra's in. Dr. Shay is in. Sharita, Ann, Evelyn. Isaiah's in. Another Carl is in. Wealthy Minds is in. Lamont is in. Verdita's in. Esther, Logic Mix, Joshua. Carl again, probably the same Carl. Chandrika is in. Kavar is in. I hope I said that right. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, it don't take everybody. It just takes the right people. It just takes the right people. Sunday said, my heart, my mind, heart, and soul is in. That's what I'm talking about. Either you in or you are out. That's it. I got people texting my phone that say, I'm talking tomorrow, a friend. Okay. The Sheila says she's in. Pastor Pam, that's what I'm talking about. Pastor Pam, come through. Pastor Pam said, I'm in. That's what I'm talking about. So, guys, let's be real clear. You need 3 people. This chart is going to be made available to everybody. Start with the end in mind, not the beginning. You are already positioned. You position yourself as a Chairman 250 in our Markets Live. I position myself as a Chairman 250. And right now, I got 3 positions open for Chairman 100s. Are you interested? Chairman 100s, girl, what that mean? That'll put you in a position to make 6 figures within the next 90 days. Are you interested? If they're interested, you simply put them in front of the information and show them how. 90 days out. Dr. Shay, is your time. It's your time, Dr. Shay. It's your time. This is the momentum you need. Some people got to have this. Some people got to have this. So, okay, Pastor Carl said he's available for a blitz call tomorrow. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Pastor Carl. Let's decide if you want to do 12 noon or 9 p.m. Eastern. 12 noon or 9 p.m. Eastern. If people are available to do these calls, all you're doing is presenting our markets live, but you're doing it in a very unique way. That front end of that presentation is not going to be super long. You want to spend some time with this presentation with these numbers. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
You say you're available to present?
I'm available 9 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, Dr. China.
Okay, perfect. Anybody else available to present this week? Dr. Dupree said, I'm in. Dr. Cheryl, you saying you're available to present? Awesome. Okay, so we got Pastor Carl, Dr. Shay. That's Tuesday, that's Wednesday. Y'all can decide what days work, because we can do one a night for right now. I'm okay with that because we don't want to overwhelm nobody. We got other ways that they can get this information, but it's really, really important. When they listen to me, guys, please hear me well. When a call is in place and we announce that there's a blitz call happening, I need everybody on go. Your goal is to pack that call out. No one is exempt. No one is to get, you're not getting on there just to see everybody else people on a call. You don't care who it is, your grandmother, your cousin, your uncle, you got to have somebody to at least show up to the call, because somebody might lead you to one of your 3. Somebody might lead you to one of your 3, and do not be afraid to ask for referrals. Do not be afraid to ask for referrals, guys.
Yes.
Who do you know that will be interested in making this kind of money? Who do you know that will want to be in this kind of position? I have had some of my greatest success off of referrals. Please don't hesitate to ask for referrals. And if this system is not for them, that's okay. You're not going to, listen, if this system is not for them, you still want them to get in and learn how to trade. We already got the back-end system tight with the 90-day blueprint. The back-end system is tight, y'all. Y'all don't need a lot of people for this part. The rest of the people will definitely still see value in becoming a trader, even if they're overwhelmed with making that kind of money. Some people can't digest that kind of money, and that's okay. That's all right. That's all right.
Dr. China.
Yes.
You mentioned something about support regarding on training on different things such as social media, whatever. What does that look like? And do you know? Have you thought that through yet? Or?
Yeah, we do need we had a call the other day, and I think you wasn't on that call. We ended up doing it in the morning one day, but maybe tomorrow morning on the Rise and Profit call, so that we don't create too much. We can have. I'm gonna put something out there. I won't be able to do it myself because I have another call.
But is that but just out of curiosity, we don't necessarily know what the agenda is already set in place for that call. Do we need to kind of?
I'm gonna find out tonight, but I will. It'll be a part of the text in the morning. If not, it'll be Wednesday. Tuesday or Wednesday, we will have a call on the on the Rising Profit call about social media. We have a social, it may not be something specific for this, because remember, this is specifically for Rich, but it will be social media that still will help you. What I will say is with social media, it's a process. I'm just going to tell you right now. Some of you can leverage that, but if that's not your forte right now, focus on what is. You follow what I'm saying? Focus on what is your thing. It may be face-to-face, belly-to-belly. That's okay. However you need to get it, don't overwhelm and try to cram at one time, but bit by bit still start to begin that process of being consistent. One of the greatest things you can do for social media is be consistent and start following the right people. Go and start building up your audience. Get rid of some of the wrong people. Go and cleanse that thing out. If the people that's just watching you, ain't nobody doing business with you, you ain't got nothing going on, get rid of them and start connecting with some other people. Oh, awesome. Angela says she can help with social media etiquette as well. That'll be good. Angela's great on social media. Pica, Angela, they pull some people in from social media. I can tell you right now. Bishop Tier, they do a great job. I know that Josh knows a lot about internet marketing. We have a lot of people here that really can do well in social media. So with that being said, look for the text to come out right now. Listen, I got one of my 3 today. Okay, so you don't have to wait for nothing to get your 3, for somebody saying what's next. The system is being provided in all the places so you can have it. And 3 and 10, let's do it again. Okay. Oh, one of the things that work too, guys, let me tell you something that works. People always do it when we're on the corporate calls. When you see us on these calls, you can screenshot it. You can take a picture of it, right? And then you can go and post on your social media page. Some people put in their stories on IG, and I always share it to my wall. And they talk about how they're excited about what's happening. They're excited about the mentorship. They're excited about the coaching. 2019 about to be explosive. Just got off a call late night while everybody else is watching TV and doing this, you know what I'm saying, with 60, 70 people. Ooh, it's about to, all of that. Screenshot this right here and share that. Provide some content that will keep people on their toes, keep people guessing, keep them seeing that you're leveling up, keep them seeing that you're engaging. So you take a picture of this, Fredita, for example. Let me show you what I'm saying. I'm going to take a picture right now. And on my picture, I got a picture of you here. Social media it's not complicated when you know. For those of you who can see the amount of people that's on it, you just take a picture and you show how at 11 o'clock at night when you're normally sleeping or when you may be doing something else, this is what you're doing. And that's going to kind of start piquing some curiosity. It's a process. So they don't mean that people are going to flood your inbox tonight, but you're showing them. Now, one of the things you want to also do is on Instagram, I'm on Instagram way more than I'm on Facebook now. I started to make that transition, thank God. And if you add me in it, so if you put it on your story, I'm definitely more story than I am wall as well. If you put it on your story, then if you add, meaning the @ China Bethley, many times I'll see that and I'll share that. What is that going to do? Well, when people come and watch my stories, sometimes I have 700-800 people that watch my stories. They'll see that I shared your post and they can click your name and end up coming to you. I've gotten so many people to find me through other people's pages. So they shared something that I said, and then somebody found me from somebody. In fact, I believe I don't know if Sherelle is still on tonight because I know she had to go to get off probably. But Sherelle found me through somebody else's page, met her tonight on the phone, and she signed up tonight. We've never seen each other from Instagram. So your consistency in your page will definitely help with that, okay? So with that being said, I am really excited, and make sure you add China Bethy and whoever else. If you see somebody on here that got an Instagram and you know them, add them too. Pica's good for that as well. So Chandrika as well. So with that being said, thanks so much for hanging out a little while with us. Let's make it happen. You on your mark, get ready, get set, go, okay? Because we ain't waiting for nothing, okay? So we are not waiting. We are ready to blast off. All right. Anything else, Benita, before we close?
Yes, I just wanted to say I see that Dr. Shay Hunter said that she will be walking across the stage in Las Vegas. We want to let you all know on this call, in case you did not realize, if you hit rank, you will be walking across the stage, and that is a significant goal to be able to walk across the stage. It's exciting. So I just want to encourage everybody to go ahead and plan to be in Las Vegas at our conference starting March 1st in Las Vegas.
What are those dates for Vegas? Is it the 28th through the 3rd?
Yeah.
If it's the 28th or if it's the 1st, because the 1st is on a Friday. I don't know. But if you go to imlunleashed.com, it'll have all the
We have
information.
something happening for the
28th. The 28th is registration. The event is the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd.
What were you gonna say, Dr. China?
We have something happening for the team as well at the mansion that we have out there. So the 28th, I recommend for those that haven't got their flights, make sure you come in on the 28th. We have something happening for the team. So the 28th is definitely going to be, people are going to be there on the 28th. I see Rick on a line as well, Mr. Rick McCoy in the house. Brand new Platinum 150, by the way. Give it up for Mr. Rick. Congratulations. Excited about that. Yes. Making great waves. Almost a Platinum 600. I love it. Hold on. So, okay. That's it. Anything else?
Dr. China, you lit the fire in us tonight. Thank you.
Praise God. Glory to God. It's definitely a teamwork makes the dream work. So I'm excited, man. We're about to get this. Let's duplicate this goal. Find out who your 3 is in your team already and help them get their 3 right away, but you never stop working. You never, ever stop working. You never stop getting your 3. You want to bring some people to the call. We're going to roll out the details as well for this blitz, okay? So thanks so much for being on, guys. God bless you. Have a fantastic night. And
Thank you for your time.
you're welcome. All right, good night.